Guys, so today's video is a little different. Yeah, I'm gonna spice it up a little bit. I would like to bring you more videos pretty much like related to hair problems. I know sometimes through the tutorials we really don't get a chance to discuss like major hair problems or just simple hair problems that just need a simple answer, and sometimes we don't get the chance to answer that. So if you have any type of hair problems, or just have some type of hair concerns, go ahead and ask the questions or whatnot at the bottom, comment down below, and if I have the answer, then I'll give it to you all, and if I still don't have the answer, I'll find it. So yeah, but go ahead and just link all your questions down below. I just want to bring something a little different because with hair, it's more to hair than styling the hair and having the latest hairstyle or your favorite hairstyle. Mainly, our main focus with our hair should be keeping it up in the most healthiest condition, even for me, so I know I lack every now and then keeping my hair up, but for most part, I try my best to keep my hair up. Yeah, my energy level's like down right now, so I'm really under the weather right now, so bear with me. I'm trying to give more energy, like by giving myself some type of boost of energy, wearing a yellow jacket and some printed bright color headband and new lipstick, but hey, I'm gonna make it work. But anyway, this video is not about my problems, so let's keep it moving. These gonna be considered like my fillers type of videos. I find that they may be helpful. I'm trying to upload one of these at least once a week. Today's video, well, I say the filler videos, it's about why your hair at the ends is not getting that curl definition that you like. Even if you're relaxed, why is your hair not holding the curl that you want? So I may offer a few tips, maybe the reason why your hair is just not holding that curl definition. Tip 1. Alright, if you ever notice when you're rocking twist styles, your ends seem like it do not have the curl definition that maybe the rest of your hair on have, or even if you relax, if you notice that you may have a rod set or a flexi rod set, or even a wrap, and you just notice that your hair may not be laying flat or laying with a little bump at the end, or you notice your flexi rod at the end of your hair, it's not curling right, pretty much you need a hair trim. I know a lot of us sometimes do not want to deal with, I know for me, I get lazy trimming my hair. I don't mind cutting my hair, I just sometimes get lazy. I don't feel like going through all the sections cutting. So I am guilty of that. But getting a hair trim is very, very important when obtaining length, or even just keeping the hair healthy. Not even if you're on a journey to obtain length, but just trying to keep the hair healthy. It's so important that you get those hair trims. Like, it's so important. Oh, my eyes so lazy right now. It depends on your hair. I know like when you are relaxed, mostly they try to have it where you get your ends trimmed maybe 6 to 8 weeks. Pretty much anytime you have you get your relaxer retouch or whatnot, 6 to 8 weeks. If you're natural, the thing is, it depends on how your hair grows. It depends on your hair. First of all, not so much just how it grows, but it also depends on how much you've been manipulating your hair. So if you manipulate your hair more often than any other time, then you will find yourself needing to trim more frequently than someone who probably keep the hair protective most of the time. So it all depends on your lifestyle, so pay attention to it. But if you notice you on a special occasion or a special event, you decide to rock a twist out, especially if you're having your hair in protective hairstyles most of the time, and then you notice that your hair may lack curl definition at the end of your hair and just not doing what you know it could do or it normally do, you definitely need to keep your get your ends trimmed. So important. Trust me, just chopping off that right there, you will have the bomb twist out speed, man, on point. And even if you're relaxed, you'll notice that your wrap will lay better, it's more bouncy. You'll notice even with your flexi rods or your rods or curler type styles, if you trim your ends, you find out your curls, yeah, it's better. And also, your twist styles and your flexi rods will last way longer just by you trimming your ends. Isn't that crazy? Tip number 2. Why you're not getting any curl definition at the ends of your hair, why you're not holding the curl, because your ends are lacking some type of moisture. We all have to remember that when it comes to our ends, the ends of our hair has been on our head the longest than any other strand of the hair. So remember that. So therefore, that part of your hair needs a little bit more TLC than the other strands. Typically, if I'm not in a rush and I'm really taking my time in moisturizing and conditioning my hair, I start at the ends. That's why I emphasize all the time to start at the ends of your hair and work your way up to the roots, because your roots, that's the most healthiest part of your hair throughout the hair shaft. So your ends, it need way more TLC than any part of your hair. So make sure you start with moisturizing your hair first, because pretty much if you do it at the ends rather, that moisture has a little bit more time on the hair than the roots, you know. So, and your hair naturally produce oil from the scalp, so that's why, you know, that hair is the strongest, you know. So just keep that in mind. Tip number 3, hair may need more protein, so we want to make sure we pay attention to your hair needing protein. Typically, the way I pay attention to my hair for my hair, if I notice that my hair is doing a little bit more shedding while it's wet, I know I need more protein. If it's doing more shedding while it's dry, I know I lost my train of thought. I just need to add more moisture in my hair. So that's how I pay attention to my hair. Your hair needs a balance, so just remember that. Like, just pay attention to your protein intake with your hair and your moisture intake. If it's off balance, that can result in pretty much how your hair responds to any type of hairstyle. Alright, tip number 4. If you notice your hair has lack curl definition or just look dull, you might have too much protein, or you probably have a buildup. Alright, so if you notice, definitely, if you add height to your hair, about the second you turn around, your hair has been looks limp or has fallen down, the curls don't fall out, you may have a buildup. And that's why your hair looks dull, it lacks shine, and yeah, it just won't curl. It won't respond to anything that you do to your hair. Typically, to clear that problem up, you need to wash your hair with a clarifying shampoo first. And one thing about clarifying shampoo, it do strip the hair of its natural oil. So I do, I don't really have too much of a buildup because I kind of pay attention to what products I use on my hair, and to kind of eliminate that problem. But if you notice that you're having a buildup or you lack shine or whatnot, wash your hair with a clarifying shampoo, then follow it up with a moisturizer shampoo. You have to do that when you use a clarifying shampoo to get those oils back into your hair, to condition the hair. And then you want to do like a deep condition, but it's pretty much just taking all that gunk out of the strands of your hair. So remember that. Alright guys, so that's it. So I'll offer you 4 tips on why you lacking curl definition and why your curl is not holding up. Those are 4 tips that I can come up with, I can think of right on top of my head. I hope they are helpful. I definitely hope they solve someone's problem, because I hear this all the time. Why my curls don't look like yours, or it don't have that curl definition like this person, that person. Try to take these 4 tips in consideration when dealing with your hair. Just be honest and just look. And then sometimes it's hard sometimes cutting off hair, I know, especially if you really on a journey to grow your hair and get your hair long as possible. Yeah, I know, but trust me, keeping those ends clipped, keeping the ends moisturizing, making sure you don't have a buildup or whatnot is very, very important. So I hope the tips work for you all. I hope they were helpful, and until next time, I'm doing another video as such. I'm gonna record it right now. Alright guys, till next time, bye.